Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set. Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us.
Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. And for Memphis, we've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Jackson, and it's the bodyguard in a 2-guard. And when people talk about the future of this league, Stan, both of these teams are often mentioned.
Yeah, Brian, we're getting a glimpse of what the NBA will soon look like. There are some great young players up and down these rosters. These front offices have done great jobs.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here's Edwards. And it's in there.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
Here's the bodyguard, guarded by Edwards.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
McDaniels can't hit. Pass to Wells. Out to the wing. Moran against DiVincenzo. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. To the inside. Randle, pass to Gobert. Edwards for 3. He can't get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Minnesota up 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting reports.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Mike Conley. Joe Ingles is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Highland in at the shooting guard. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Highland. Now here's Reid. Outside Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
A relentless offensive rebounder. Randle simply does not give up on the boards.
Conley against Moran. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And it's Randle with the jam.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They led by 2 after the first. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
The road could be unfriendly. They've clearly risen to the top. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. All of that's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
At this point, you feel like they have to attack inside, make the offense more dynamic. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table now.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now Morant, Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Wells in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The bodyguard. Outside for Morant. Morant fights through contact inside.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Memphis making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. DiVincenzo with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Pass to Edwards. Cleared away by Wells.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The lead is 2. On the court for Minnesota. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. Gobert passes to Edwards. Oh, Gobert rocket the rim.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. They're losing by 4. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Randall, he's checked in for Minnesota. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, "It's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now." Let's see if coach's message resonates, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Edwards, a pass to Conley. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Jackson. Timeout call, Memphis. They're losing by 2. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Julius Randle.
He scored over 50% of his team points. So, yeah, it's obvious that he's the pick. The defense has tried to slow him down, but nothing has worked. He has just owned them tonight. This type of dominant performance is going to be talked about for a long time.
From deep, Morant. Oh, Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. With the